welcome to Schulte Sweeties YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm a mom of 3 girls ages 11, 7, and 4. She's soon to be 5. So this will be our 6th year homeschooling, and today's video is going to be about our family subjects. My oldest, with her being 11, 6th grade, she has kind of branched off with her own science and history, but we'll still do some read aloud and things like that as a family, and she will join us for Bible, and we do morning subjects together, morning menu together. So I'm going to share a few things of what we'll do all together. Not everything will be done every day, and some of these we'll be doing on Friday. We usually have a light schedule. They have their piano lessons in the morning. So in the afternoon, I've been trying to do like experiments for science or art, and this year we're going to add in a little bit of music. So I will go ahead and show you what we're doing for the most part. So I've done another video about our morning menus and what's inside for this month, and I think July is what we'll continue with. And then I'll switch them out as we go on. So we do this in the morning right after we eat breakfast. We've been doing the indescribable devotional every morning as well. Then in the afternoon, lately we've been doing Esther. We haven't finished this. We started this before Easter, and this is from Grapevine Studies for stick figuring through the Bible. So we will continue this and hopefully finish that up. I'm not sure what we'll move on to after that, but I do have an option. I got some goodies from the Daily Grace Co. So I do have the Character of God study, and I thought we would maybe go through this, read the verses, and kind of answer the questions together. I also have a little flip through for Bible verses. This might also be done in the morning with our morning menu. And I also got Old and New Testament books of the Bible cards. These are awesome. They're thick cardstock, and then they talk about this is the Bible, and then they give you a key verse and a theme on the back. So we will hopefully be going through these. We're working on some other memory things in our morning menu, so I'm not going to push it too much yet. In the afternoons, we also usually do a little bit of reading. So I have a couple of these. We've been going through the Little Leaders, Bold Women, and Black History. We're probably about halfway through this book. We usually read 1 or 2 a day and then go on a little rabbit trail with that. And then I have Kid Artist, and thought we would go through this book. A couple other things that we're adding in. Well, we've been going through the Story of the World as a read aloud. Usually in the mornings, but we might be switching this to the afternoons. And we are almost finished with it. We have probably a quarter left. And then I also already have the ebooks for the following volumes, so we'll continue with this. And I do that with all 3 of my girls. And then we're going to add in, just as a read aloud, the Sassafras Science books, just for a read aloud. The first one is zoology, so I know my middle will love it with the animals. We have also been doing just our own state study where, well, we've been talking about our state and reading a book about our state, but then also we will watch a small YouTube video about different states, and then a lot of times we'll go and watch State Plate by Taylor Hicks on Amazon Prime. It's about food from that state. And we just kind of talk about the capital. It's just an introduction. It's not really to help them memorize it yet. But after we get through that, I think is when we will add in this from Guest Hollow. And this is Junior Geography, and it goes through different books. It has a schedule, has some activities and worksheets and things. So we're going to add this in after we get through the states, because I don't want to confuse them with state and world geography as well. So we will be going through that. So for health, there is a book that I'm planning to get. I haven't gotten it yet, from Amazon, and it's called Ultimate Kids Guide to Being Super Healthy. So I'm going to incorporate that. We also have had this for years, and I've done lessons here and there from Oak Meadow. I don't even know if it's in print anymore from Oak Meadow. This is Healthy Living from the Start for K through 3. We've added it in here and there, and I think we'll get some lessons out of there. For PE, we just kind of do our own thing. We go outside and do some running around, doing things out in our driveway, bikes and roller skating. They love doing Just Dance on our Switch, and then I was trying to think if it's a Switch or the Wii. It's a Switch. And then they also do different videos like Go Noodle videos from YouTube. So we do different things for PE. Another thing that I want to get from Amazon, someone else's video I came across, it was Me and My Feelings. So I think we'll add that in as well for some emotional time, some emotional support that we get. So for French, so my girls have wanted to learn French, and we have had, I am not great with curriculum. We have tried a different French curriculum last year, but it's always just so overwhelming to me when I don't know the language well. I took French in high school, and I took Spanish in high school, and some sign language. None of those classes I did extremely great in. So I knew that from what we did last year in French, they were picking it up great, and they also really did well with music, like songs. So I came across a company from some other YouTube videos that I watched, and it was Charlotte Mason Simple Spanish. And I was like, man, I just wish that they had French, because my girls want to learn French. They don't want to learn Spanish. We did that a couple years ago and kind of fizzled out of that. And they had requested French, and they still are really interested in it. Even my youngest, who's 4, is picking it up. So when I looked on their website, they actually are releasing Russian, German, and French kind of as beta testers, and at a lower price because they're still releasing units. So I looked on there, and it was a great deal, and they're going to be releasing 26 units, and they have 1 through 8 already. So I went ahead and printed off the first unit for French, and I think this is going to be exactly what we need. Just very gentle, but still learning. So there's like a Bible verse, there's a challenge, a poem, and a song. And there's some series of what they're trying to learn to read or write, to learn to say. And then there's going to be a poster. There's tons of QR codes in here, and so it'll take you right to the audio part. This has a QR code here that I'm going to cover up. It gives you a poster. This is the tree poster. I haven't exactly read through everything that I need to do. There's something about informal studies from the Charlotte Mason principles. So they have different aspects of there. There's different notes. There's QR codes of how to use these things. Then the other part of the unit is these little cards that I've printed out. Like there's the poem listed in French and in English. So there's more of the series of what they need to say. They do a Bible verse, Genesis 1:1, and it's on the back with the QR code in English and in French. So just perfect for us. This is the challenge. They're supposed to say good morning and replace it with bonjour, which some of those things they already know, but I think this is going to be exactly what we need to learn the language in a gentle way. We don't always follow Charlotte Mason ways, but I think especially for language learning, this is going to be perfect for us. We are pretty eclectic, and as you can see through my videos, that we do a lot of different things. So that is for French. My girls have also been learning sign language a little bit in church and have enjoyed it, and my oldest wants to take a sign language class through a friend of mine that offers it on like a Zoom class every couple months. So she's planning to do that, and I found in a sign language kit for pretty cheap on Amazon that I'm going to end up purchasing as well. For our Fridays, I already mentioned that on Friday we usually do art and music. They have their piano lessons in the morning, so in the afternoon we usually do art and music. And we haven't done too much with music except for this year. I came across this Woven Melodies from Thistles and Biscuits. There are several other videos on Woven Melodies that was released at least a year ago, because I think most of the videos are about a year old. I'm not quite sure, but this is going to be going through different instruments, and they have little flashcards of the instruments that they have available, or that they go through. They go through people that play them and things like that. So I think that you can set it up for once a week or a couple times a week. I haven't gone through it too much yet, but I'm excited to get into this. I think my girls will really enjoy that. They love music. For art, I'm going to be purchasing, I think in August, I saw on their website that they usually have a sale from Blossom and Root. Their level 4 has 9 artist study, and I think they have a second one in level 5. But I'm going to purchase that, and it goes through different artists, and then it kind of talks about their pieces, and then also technique and going through some of your own art projects. So we're going to go through that. And then I also have Evan Moore, How to Teach Art to Children. And so we'll also add this in here and there. My girls love art. They love painting and drawing. So I don't think that will be too hard for them this year. I think that is everything for our school year for our family subjects. Should be interesting. I know as we go through, some things fall through the wayside with just how busy things get, life gets in the way. And then we also add in, different field trips or play dates with our friends. So sometimes things don't get as accomplished as what we think ahead of time. But these are my plans in a perfect world. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my videos. Thanks. Have a great day.